am Lord Farquaad.
Hello, how's it going? WiLLo Davis. Yeah, 4.5 years for a bachelor music degree so I can record the theme from Shrek into a laptop for a video intro. Nice. Like my shirt? Link in description. Have a potty. I saw at least a few people asking what my opinion is on some recent things Chantal, Foodie Beauty, has been doing. Her recent interactions with veganism and plant-based something. I don't watch her. I really don't. I can't stand to. But I've been seeing coverage of it from like Zach and stuff. Apparently she's been interested in doing like veganism for health, and she watched a bunch of documentaries. I don't know. Zach explains it better because I have no interest in what goes on in her life. But yeah, I think she's talked about this before. People love talking about it, the idea of going vegan. They never do it, but they sure will pat themselves on the back for being so selfless and considerate for even having the idea, the consideration.
You know what? I should go vegan someday. Get myself an old pat on the back. I'm such a compassionate human.
And so I don't know what the whole thing is with like doctors or psychic mediums or witch doctor gypsy remedy stuff she's got going on with diet plans or whatever, with them not being vegan or something. But apparently she's been going on some long rants about animal suffering and health, and how she wants to buy a bunch of cruelty-free and vegan makeup and cosmetics to replace her old stuff and start fresh. But then she had to backtrack apparently because she decided she's gonna use up her old stuff still. She spoke too soon. She's gonna refer to it as plant-based because she's not ready to fully commit to that part yet. And then people were criticizing her for not going all the way with it, for backtracking. I don't know, was it hypocritical? Is she doing a lot of saying and not a whole lot of doing? Is that what's going on here? And it's just hard to, when people say stuff like this, it's so hard to take it seriously because of like this stuff. It's like, and she's not the only person to have mentioned the idea of veganism for views. Amber Lynn and even Nikocado used to be vegan. Now he like uses it as like his fucking victimhood. Like I was vegan for so many years and I finally like broke free from it or something. Like he's a fucking rogue Amish or something. So it's like when people like mention the idea, like, hey, I think I'm gonna do this. Like, it seems like it's probably just like, oh, let me get some views, some hopeful vegans watching this or something. Here's my advice, and here's what I did for anyone who's like actually serious about considering going vegan and like you want to like try it and go for it. Don't tell anybody. Just like go like a month if you're gonna try it, and just don't say it. If people offer you food, just be like, no, I'm good, no thanks, because there's such people have such like criticisms about it. Like they want to know everything. They want you to fail. They really want you to succeed. Everyone wants to like know if you're gonna do it or not, and it's just way too much pressure. So if you're actually considering doing something like that, just don't just say anything about it. Just try it, because there's way too much pressure if you tell everybody you're gonna do it and then you can't commit to it or whatever, and it looks bad on the vegan community as a whole if you're just gonna go be trying it half-assed and then fail it and be like, I couldn't do it, it's so hard. It's not fucking hard. You just didn't give a shit and half-assed tried it in the first place. Probably just tried it so you could tell everybody you were doing it and feel so much better about yourself. Anyway, digression. So she talked about wanting to go vegan or plant-based or whatever. Got a bunch of criticism. Let me see here. Foodie Beauty again. I thought she changed to Chantal. Now she's Foodie Beauty again. What are you doing? Okay. There was a video, I think it was uploaded last night or something, and in the video she said she wasn't going to delete it, but she has apparently deleted it already. But Zach already reacted to it. I could always look on there. Chantal, what are you doing? So, in that video, she said she's disabling comments for her mental health, which is fine. But if that's at all a risk, maybe it's time to stay off of YouTube for a bit. But I suppose you could do what you like. Come on, really? You said you weren't going to delete the video, Chantal. You said in the video you're not going to delete the video, and you deleted it. Let me see. Was there anything Mr. fucking fish-eating pescatarian has to say about this? Aquaman? Aquaboy?
It's going to be harder to find ways to eat vegan than it is going to be to find vegan alternatives to makeup. But who am I? What do I know?
Easy.
All I know is I tweeted a few things about her commitment to being a vegan, and
he does. Okay, he watches it. Hold on.
Hey guys, so no, I'm not deleting this video, so whatever.
She deleted it.
I also tweeted about her saying that she refused to delete her videos because she makes money off of that.
Don't. Oh, okay. People said she should delete her old videos of her eating non-vegan food if she's serious about it, and her... Why would you respond? Why should I? They're a source of income, and they are who I was, plus I enjoy watching them. I don't know. Zach says, don't kill or eat animals, but continue to profit off of them. Oh, I see. The whole hypocrisy. Honestly, I don't think... coming from my vegan perspective, I don't see a whole big deal with the videos, the old videos of her not being vegan, still being up. The weird response she had about it, about profiting off of them. But it's past things.
I wasn't vegan. The point is not that people are saying you're going about being vegan the wrong way. If you want to take your time and gradually move into the vegan lifestyle, great. I support that. But the thing is that's not what you just said 2 videos ago, girl. You said, I have to be vegan. I couldn't sit with myself if I ate meat. I couldn't sit with I'm throwing out all of my makeup. So that's what people have the problem with. Again, it's not necessarily that you're not going full vegan right away. It's just that you're not being consistent. You're not sticking to the commitment that you made in that video where you stood on a moral...
Right.
But please come for my friend Michael and call him a bully, because he pointed out that maybe it's unethical and unmoral for you to keep a bunch of videos of you shoving food down your throat that are all animal products.
Just because you can see your dick again and lost weight doesn't mean that you can be an asshole to other people.
Alright, just because you got called out on your fucking bullshit by Michael and you're upset about it doesn't mean you can be such a fucking... Yeah, so anyway, that's enough of that. Like I said, I don't even watch her videos, so this is not very relevant to anything I know anything about, but I wanted to give my input for anyone who is curious what a vegan might think of this situation. And yeah, like, I can never take any of these people seriously when they talk openly about their interest or intention to go vegan, and like before they even try it, because it's just like, seems like it's just some tactic to get more attention, or maybe get hate even, and just whatever. Point is just clicks. You get people coming to your channel for various reasons because you mention it, the idea of it. So my advice to anyone who's actually interested, again, like, especially if you post videos multiple times a week where you talk about your life, is if you have the intention to do it, don't tell anybody for a while until you can make a decision for yourself if you're going to be able to commit to such a thing or not at this time. Because otherwise it just seems like it is a really shitty way to get people to pay attention to you. And Amberlynn has done it in the past, and other people have done it, and people pretend to be vegan and or say they are, like 99% of the time, just so that they could say they are, even though they're not. Really, Zach gets a pass from being hypocritical because nobody knows what the fuck vegetarianism is anyway. There's all different, like, rules or interpretations of it. And yeah, so, like, I don't care. Nobody cares if you want to use your old non-vegan or cruelty-free makeup up before you go buying other stuff. I mean, if it's just, like, sitting there and you already bought it, you might as well use it. After going vegan, I wore these work boots with like leather trim for like 2 years or something after I went vegan, because I, had already bought them, and vegan leather is a thing, so they could have just as easily been that. But, if anyone asked, I would have been like, oh yeah, I bought these before I was vegan, so I wouldn't buy them again. And it's that simple. Yeah, you can use stuff that you already bought before you went vegan afterwards, because it's like damage done. I don't know, maybe unless it's like designer things that you're going to end up influencing people for or whatever. But that's getting too deep. Those are my thoughts. Let me know what other kind of videos you want to see from me. Don't send anything to my P.O. box. That is getting closed down. The time is up on that for now. Maybe I'll open it again sometime soon, or I don't know. Check out the description for links to some shirts and other things. If I ever get around to making some new designs, I'll probably like give a warning and like take these ones down after a certain amount of time, after they've worn out their welcome, so keep that in mind. May not be around forever. Twitter and Instagram @WiLLo Davis Rocks. I'll see you next time. WiLLo Davis out.